Hi, welcome to another episode of Model Experience with Steve and John Horner. I'm Steve, and today we are here with Lexi Loo. Say hello, wave to everybody.
Hello.
Getting ready to do a shoot. This time it's not so much pinup, but it's a little bit of pinup and
A little bit of
not.
Yeah.
And we have a special guest in a couple of shots today
Yeah.
too, so we have your mom with us.
Yeah,
right?
I brought my mom along.
So that's always fun, and so I'm sure we're going to have a good time.
Yeah.
So, how long have you been, now do you model professionally as a hobby, just something you do just for yourself? Or?
Well, I've been like submitted into magazines. I've been published in magazines. I've done a couple of pinup contests, but I don't do it like professionally. I don't get paid to do it, so it's more of a hobby. But I love to do it for myself. It really is a confidence boost. You get to get all dolled up and just see yourself in a different light from your every day-to-day
Right.
look. Yeah.
Right. Get out there and
yeah.
Push some boundaries, make some pretty pictures.
Yeah.
And have something to remember you.
And I always have all these interesting different concepts that I like to portray too. So.
And I can vouch for that too, because this is not our first shoot together. We've shot a couple of really nice concepts by herself and with friends sometimes. We did a really nice Puppet Master set, and that was pretty awesome.
Yeah, that was fun.
And some other pinup stuff and stuff too. So if you ever go on the website and look at it, you'll see some of those pictures. Or you can, or follow her on Facebook, and we'll have the links to her pages when we get done at the end of the video. So what's your favorite form of modeling? Is it the pinup, or is it the conceptual stuff, or is it fashion? Is it what is
I
it?
really like to kind of blur the boundaries a little bit. In terms of pinup, I guess you would say that I'm more of a little bit of a rockabilly.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not so classic pinup. I like to be a little edgier. So I kind of like to take the concept of pinup and the style and the poses and the faces and kind of mix it with something that's more me. Because I don't do the classic, super dainty like some other girls do. And some other girls do it 24/7 too.
Right.
They are their pinup self.
Mm-hmm.
For me, it's more of like an alter ego. It's a character I play, but it's also part of me too. So
Yeah, it's the character inside you.
yeah, it's the character inside
yeah,
me.
a lot of the girls in the pinup community, they live and breathe it. I mean, the hairstyles they do every day, the makeup they do every day, the vintage wardrobe they wear every day, and it just makes them phenomenal during a picture shoot or a photo shoot, because they're just being themselves.
Oh yeah.
And I'm taking their pictures and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And that's another great thing about pinup, is there is so many forms: rockabilly, cheesecake, classic, modern. Just you can mix it up in any form or any shape you really want to meet your personality. And sometimes it's fun to do all kinds of it. I like doing some of the darker stuff too. So
Yeah.
and a lot of them do, like Betty Page and stuff like that. Not everything's Marilyn Monroe.
Right.
So.
Right.
To date, what was your favorite set that you were on? Favorite location, not necessarily your favorite shoot, but the favorite location that you've shot with.
Okay. As far as location,
It could be location or studio, set design or something like that. It can be
I have two. One was the puppet shoot with you in the studio.
Oh, you're just saying that because I'm here.
No, it is one of my favorites because we got really creative with that, with the blue light and the red light, and
I'll show you a picture of that too.
Yeah,
right
that
here,
one was
so
really
you can see
cool.
what we're talking about.
I was the puppet, and I had a friend be the master, and we did that for Halloween, and that was really fun. I also did a cosplay shoot with another photographer, and we did, I portrayed Elizabeth Olsen's version of the Scarlet Witch in the newer Avengers movies. And I really liked the way that she portrayed the Scarlet Witch, so I really wanted to do her version. And Brandy Chase of Put a Smile in It, she took me to, it was an old, like, burnt down adult like adult care facility. It had been torn down and burned down, and there were like homeless people previously living in it.
Right.
And it was like right off the highway, and it was just really cool. There was just all this just rubble, and
Right.
so it really brought a very cool concept because you know, we had a lot of really cool action poses, and I did that with somebody else too. Someone else came and played Loki, like a female version of Loki.
Okay.
So that was
I think
really
I remember
cool.
seeing some of these photos.
Yeah. So that was
'Cause
pretty cool.
I follow her on Facebook too, so we follow each other.
Yeah.
So those were locations. What was your
Yeah.
favorite shoot, for whether it be personal reasons, empowerment, wardrobe, just your favorite shoot that you've done so far? I know we always have fun when we shoot, so that's pretty difficult. And
I still really love my first shoot I did with you with the sailor costume. I want to say that's some of my favorite pictures because we had so many good ones.
Well, that's,
And it was
it's
just
hard
the
to take a
blue-
bad picture of a
Yeah,
pretty girl.
it was just a blue background, and I had a sailor outfit on,
Yeah, real simple.
and it was
real
really
pinup.
simple. And I still
Almost a classic
it
pinup
was
feel
classic
to it, so.
pinup, and I still to this day love all of those pictures. Yeah, it was probably that one. Probably that one. Yeah, yep.
Okay, what was well, we already talked about something. I got my cheat list over here. Out of the forms of modeling that you do,
hmm
because you do pinup and all the other things, what's your favorite to do? Is it the pinup, or is it the conceptual, or?
When I got into this, I was doing pinup after pinup after pinup stuff. Now I'm starting to kind of blur the lines a little bit more. So I allow myself to get really creative, and I think I'm starting to like that a little bit more when I'm blurring the lines and making it a little bit more creative, a little bit more of my own. There's a couple of shoots that I've got coming up or in the works that I think may just end up being my absolute favorite ones. So
Yeah,
yeah.
It's a lot of fun. There's so many different designs.
Yeah.
I know sometimes for me, some of the most fun and some of the best pictures you can get is sometimes you'll head out on site. You have the set that you want to shoot, the location, the wardrobe. You get there and you shoot it, but then it's like squirrel.
Yeah.
You see something over there, it's like,
Yeah.
oh, that'd be nice if we, and it turns out that you didn't even plan on. It's just a collaboration of the model, the photographer, the location, something
Yeah.
different, and it turns out to be some of the best photos of the day, even though it wasn't what you planned on doing. So
I also really liked the one we did where it was like the ferry concept at that park in the water and with the nature and stuff. That was really cool too.
oh yeah, and that
Yeah.
was in a
That was a more artsy.
right.
Yeah.
Got you wading around into the river and
Yep.
well, we've shot a lot together.
Yeah.
It's like
We have.
yeah, some of those are really nice too. I like the one where there's one part where you have the main river going through, and then there's a little offshoot, just a little 12, 18-inch wide little stream. And over this stream, there's one of those trees that look like it was windblown. It's pretty heavily wooded, but one tree just bends over right over the stream and then stands up, and she's just laying on it over the water. And
Yeah, that one was a
the
good
sun
one.
was setting, and it was a little darker, and we had the strobe lights out there, and it was
Yeah,
it was
that was
pretty
really
nice. There was
good.
some nice ones out of there
Oh
too.
yeah.
That's one of my favorite locations. to
Yeah,
shoot at,
that was
one of those
really
spots, so.
that was
Yeah.
probably one of the best ones. Just the way that it's
Yeah, you got
the
the
way
little
that it-
river.
yeah.
It used to be an old little bridge kind of dam
Yeah,
there,
it's
so
like a bridge.
it's a little tiny waterfall and stuff like that. So that's pretty awesome.
yeah.
So how? I don't know if I already asked you this. How long have you been doing this?
I've been doing it probably almost about 3 years. I know it's definitely been over 2. I don't know if it's been exactly 3 years or not. I
I know
started.
we've been working for at least 2 years.
Yeah,
so.
yeah. The very first thing I started, I actually got into it. I owe my tattoo artist credibility for this. I was getting a tattoo done. His shop was in Fenton at the time, and he was talking about going to a convention in Grand Rapids, the Skin Deep Expo in Grand Rapids, and he wanted me to tag along and show off a piece that he had done on my arm, and in one of the contests that they had there. And he said, hey, because I always kind of had a little bit of the pinup feel. I would do the victory rolls with the the headbands or the bandanas or whatever. So I always had a little bit of a feel for it. And he said, hey, there's going to be a pinup contest. You should do that. And so me and my friend went, and we got a hotel, and we stayed, and I did it. And that was my first experience doing the whole pinup thing. And so yeah, that was really fun, and that's what got me into it. And I jumped right in as soon as that was over. Didn't win. It was my very first contest. So
it's hard to win your very first.
Oh yeah.
It's just like magazine submissions. Don't expect to be entered and accepted in the very first one. However,
they made us pick numbers, and I got the first one, so I had to go out on first, and I didn't have anybody to watch and see do it, so I just kind of just kind of walked out and
fresh out the gate and first out of the gate. Yeah, fresh out the. Oh yeah, let's just throw you to the wolves.
Exactly, that's exactly what it was.
And then by the time you get to the sixth girl that comes up there, I should have done that.
Yeah, why didn't I do that?
It's like, well, maybe next time.
Yep.
So how many competitions have you been in so far?
I think I've only done 2. I did that one, and then the last one I did was the masquerade ball for Halloween. And I dressed up as the Queen of Hearts, and I made my whole costume. I did this huge card collar, and my mom made a dress, and we did the whole shebang, and I loved it. My friend helped me make a crown that lit up, and it was really cool. And we're going to shoot that outfit in the spring.
That's all right. I know we've been talking about doing a Queen of Hearts shoot, and we went to do it at the beginning of winter, and then the day we scheduled it just got frigid cold and started snowing, and so we had to cancel that one.
Yeah.
But,
come spring.
At least I know I got one more shoot with her. So.
Yeah.
I'm going to take a second here real quick pause, because I want to make sure I check my camera.
Okay.
Because it only records a certain amount of time, so I want to make sure it's good.
And
we'll be right back.
All right.
Okay, sorry about that. Next time I'll have to remember to set my timer before I actually start recording and stuff like that. So, where were we? So, doing the conceptual shoots in the weather. Have you been published?
Yes. Yep. My first publication was in Garters and Grills. And from there, I've been in Cat's Pajamas, I've been in Teased, I've been in, what's the one magazine that's just strictly military themed? I can't remember, but they did...
Heels for Combat Boots?
Well, they did a specific Heels for Combat Boots edition, and I was in that. I can't remember who did that exactly off the top of my head, but I've been in that. And then just recently I hit a huge goal for myself, because I've always wanted to be published in Delicious Dolls, and I just got that publication during Christmas time.
Nice.
Christmas photos were in there. So.
Yeah, I do a lot of shooting for Delicious Dolls, and official photographer for them.
I would love to snag a cover one day, but
yeah, that's the hard one, because you got to remember all the thousands of images that magazines get, and only one of them can make a cover, and only 12 of them can do that a year. So the competition for a cover is very hard.
I actually was really happy though, because they gave me, I believe it was a 2-page spread.
Nice, very
and
nice.
I had, I think, like 4 pictures on there, and they even asked me to write a little bio. So I was like, wow,
yeah,
score!
And that was Delicious Dolls is a little sexier, so check that one out. We'll have to find out what issue you were in.
Yeah.
So, okay, I think we'll wrap it up with there.
Okay.
And we'll go and we'll do some shooting, and you guys will see them before we wrap it up. So, hopefully they're good. They will be, I'm sure. All right, we'll see you in a little bit. Thanks. Okay, we're back. That was a lot of fun. I think a couple of shoots, couple different backgrounds, 3 or 4. I think
About
we did.
4. Yep.
And we shot some with you solo. We shot some a little darker, a little more artistic. We shot some pinup, as you can see, with this outfit. We actually shot a few with you and your mom.
Yeah.
Those are super cute.
Yep.
And if mom gives me permission, maybe I'll show you one of them. Well, if she did, you've already seen it. So, by the time you get to this part of the video. And we had another special guest.
Yes.
And it was?
My dog, Rhea. She's not very photogenic.
But she's very friendly.
She's very friendly. She loves Steve.
Yeah.
She hopped up on all four, or on her hind legs, and put her arms around him and gave him a bath.
Yep, lots of kisses and a hug, and at least 3 times.
Yeah.
So yes, I'm very, very clean. Now I'll just see what happens when I go home with my dog. So they're like, all right, who's that strange woman you were hanging out with?
Gonna smell
like
you like crazy.
But she was super sweet. But
Yep.
yeah, that's what they say. Working with kids and animals, it's.
We got a couple cute ones.
We did.
A couple cute ones, and that's all I asked. That's all I asked of her. Just give me a couple cute ones, Rhea.
Yeah, the cookies helped.
Yes, the cookies helped.
I have cookies on hand. I didn't
Always
have any dog
bring treats. Always
Yeah,
bring
I should-
treats. That's what I forgot.
But she was super sweet. She was super sweet, and your mom was pretty great too.
Yeah.
And
Yep.
we're gonna have to get her out there. She's hiding over in the corner. Yell hi!
Hi.
Yeah, I don't know if they'll hear you or not, but so we actually got a live audience here for the first time. So we're not actually just talking to the walls or to ourselves. So somebody to hear us how silly we get or something like that. So.
Yeah.
Okay, so out of all the shoots, what was your favorite outfit?
I really liked
Sets, I should say, shoots.
yeah. I really liked the caged bras are really in right now. So I wore one of those with like a high-waisted black pencil skirt, and I kind of went a little. I wanted to portray all of my different styles at once. So I took my pinup and, you know, my edgier style, my rock and roll style, you know, a little 80s in there. My mom even was like, you look kind of like Madonna. So, and we had, you know, the striped tube socks I wore with my hot pink and black Adidas, and yeah, and I was dancing, and that was fun. It
was. She got some moves too. Well, you've probably seen it on the video. I haven't seen it yet, so.
Yeah.
And what was your favorite set? I know what mine was. The favorite look.
I want to say the end. I liked the one with my mom.
That was mine too. They were so cute together.
And I haven't done anything like that yet, and I wanted to, so.
Yeah, I love doing mother-daughters, and even if they're older daughters or even younger daughters, I've done a couple.
And just to give my mom that experience was fun.
It's fun. It's, you know, be friends with your mom and just have a good time.
Yeah.
And, yeah, I think we got a couple smiles out of her.
We did.
So hopefully she enjoyed it. She said she had a good time. So now we'll see if she gets hooked by the bug and get her back in here and do some other stuff. So.
Yep.
So yep, we did the dark one on the checkerboard pedestal. I really liked how that turned out.
Yeah, I really liked
and
that one.
Really liked how you decided to put the checkerboard pedestal. So it was just leaning in the corner. So it was sort of an afterthought. We were just going to do the black or the white background. But it's nice that you wanted to use it because she probably